Hey guys, Liz Sabaker here, and I just wanted to kind of jump on today and give you a little bit of insight into how I run my Derby bingos. Now, Derby bingo is not your traditional bingo with a physical bingo card, and people don't get to use a dauber and yell bingo. It's a very different game. But what I do is I am selling basically 15 spots in a game. Okay. And each one of those spots I call a lane, because what I'm doing is I am selling each person a row of numbers. So instead of playing for, playing on a bingo card, let's just say that somebody buys lane number 1, then they are playing B1, I16, N31, G46, and O61, right? They're playing the top line of my bingo game. So you can sell your spots for however much you want. I do multiple games every time I do a derby. So I have like a $5 game, a $10 game, and then I have a $20 game. Now keep in mind, every time you have one of these, you do need to sell all 15 spaces. And then when you've collected all that money, so just think about it, your $5 game is going to be worth $75. You're going to have $75 in prizes to give away. If you have a $10 game, your $10 game is going to be worth $150. Right? And then your $20 game is going to be worth $300. You're going to have $300 in prizes. So if you do, we've kind of built up to do one of each. So we do a $5 game, a $10 game, and a $20 game all at once during one of my derby bingos. And basically, my people are coming and playing, and if they want to get into each race, they're giving me $35 for one entry into each race. Okay? But this is your deal. And what I would suggest is starting out small. Just to kind of test the water, see what your customers are into, and maybe just try like a $5 game and a $10 game. And I am going to explain a little bit more about how it works. So on game day, I have all of my numbers printed out with all my players. Now I do it kind of like a horse race. So I call my numbers across my lanes. So if somebody is racing in lane number 2, they get to name their horse. So we've had some pretty fun horse names. Just for example, somebody named their horse this week, Pales No. It was super funny, right? And other people like Mr. Ed, Dude, all kinds of funny stuff, right? So they name their horses. And then what we do is I actually call bingo like I would normally call bingo. Now, I use these bingo calling cards, which I just got on Amazon. And it's a physical deck of cards with bingo numbers. So it makes it really easy for me to kind of turn through and play the game. What I am doing is I am pulling cards, and as soon as that card is pulled, number 11, then I'll go onto my thing and I'll go 11, 11, 11. Okay, that's Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed moving forward. And the next card, 61, 61, 61. That is Feeling Fabulous. And then I keep going like that. And as they are getting their numbers, I am crossing it off on my bingo sheet. Okay, so that page that I've got with all their names, I go through, and I'm just going to show you, this is what it looks like after I'm done with it, right? So I am crossing off the numbers as they are called, and then as soon as somebody has their numbers all the way across, they have won the race. And I give away 3 prizes for each race, so first, second, and third place. It's totally up to you how you want to divide that money, if you will, like the prize money. It makes the most sense to me to kind of split it evenly. And I'll tell you why. It makes a lot of sense for a $10 game and a $20 game, because in the $10 game, you're collecting $150. Okay? That means that is 3 $50 prices. What happens with a $50 order? Oh yeah, free shipping. So I am just picking a bundle pack, some kind of a prize pack that I'm putting together from items that I can order on my website and have delivered to the winner directly from Party Lake for free. Okay. On the $20 game, I have 3 $100 prizes. So I'm really kind of playing up like our big hurricanes, a lantern, or last week we did a really cool like petite warmer with a magnet and 4 things of smart lens, right? But you can make it whatever you want. The other fun thing is that you can name them. So you can kind of theme your games. So this last week, I decided I was going to add a second $5 game. Now, I did that because my $5 games were selling out super fast. But I thought, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try theming the games and see if that gets people to jump on and, you know, buy into different games. And boy, did it ever. I had a $5 Halloween game, and then I had a $5 summer game. And guess what sold out in a matter of minutes? Halloween. It's actually made me think that I should have made it the $20 Halloween game, but I digress. So it's a lot of fun, and you can theme it. Then I had a $10 smelly race, and the smelly race was like bundles of fragrances. We had a specialty jar with a pack of sticks and a thing of melts, and you know, we just did really fun things. And everybody loves to play. I will tell you, do not be afraid. If you are doing multiple games, we have almost every time, I think maybe there was 1 week that we sold out before we started the video, but most of the time we still have space available in one of our games. But after people run their first race or even their second race, if you say, hey guys, okay, we're ready to run this last race, but guess what? I still have some lanes available. And then you could sell those last lanes, and trust me, the people who are watching, they're addicted, and they're like, yes, wait, I didn't buy a horse in this race, and then they buy it. Okay, so like during this, you could sell the rest of your things. I suppose I should tell you where I'm playing my bingo, my derbies. I do all my derbies on Facebook Live, so that I could see the comments. People are cheering on their horses, and there's a lot of banter back and forth between all the players. It really, really is a lot of fun. And the more fun that they have with their horse names, the funner it is to call. I generally have help from my 9-year-old daughter, who likes to cross off the numbers sometimes. Sometimes she likes to read. But you absolutely could do this all by yourself if you wanted to or needed to, okay? I think that's just about it. I will say that I do have a separate Facebook group for my Friday night bingos. And so anybody who plays bingo with me gets invited to that group, and that group is where I go live. It makes it really easy then to promote it the next week, because then I just go to that group, and all the people in there have already played with me. You know, they know how it's all set up, how the rules go. And if they see a live, they're going to be like, oh man, I missed out on Derby this week. And so then it makes it easier for them to get in the next time. Payments. Let me talk to you guys about payments, because these people are all going to need to pay you, but we don't take credit cards, and nobody's mailing me cash right now because there's a coin shortage. So, but I will say we use a program that is called YouCanFollow.me. And so You Can Follow Me is really set up to be like a universal business card that's online. And it allows me to put in links to not only to like my Facebook page, my Facebook groups, but it also links to allow my customers to follow me on Instagram. There's a little video that I have that plays of, Party Lights Be Pure and the Be Pure Promise. And then also I have all my links for payment. So people could click on the button and pay me through Venmo, or they could pay me through PayPal. And so that is how I take payments right now. So when somebody buys their spaces or picks their lanes, then I just go, great, go to youcanfollow.me/Liz. And then they go there and they pay me through there, and it's super, super easy. And it just kind of is seamless. And by the way, I played my 2 $5 games, my $10 game and my $20 game, $600 in sales. That's what it is. And you get it in a matter of about an hour. So super fun to play. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on this video and I will get back to you. Otherwise, have an amazing day and go start your first derby. All right. Bye, guys.